Hashtag Sunflower Challenge 2018. It's not too late for you to get involved. Stay tuned. I'm going to tell you all about it. So a couple of days ago I was watching a video over at CB's Greenhouse and Garden, and he was planting sunflowers. We'll come to find out he's part of a sunflower challenge that was first started by Nick's Allotment Diary, and I went to watch that channel. First time I had visited. It's a great channel. I'd suggest you sub, give him some love. But Nick's putting on a challenge, and part of the challenge is he wants to see the sunflowers planted. I have to look at my notes here. But part of the challenge, he wants to see those sunflower seeds be planted. And then you've got two chances to win, two ways to win. One would be the sunflower with the largest head. So the second way would be the sunflower with the largest amount of blooms on the same stem at the same time. So I thought this was a pretty good challenge. I'm in sunny Oklahoma in the summertime. It gets sunnier than most. Actually, I can't say that, but it does get pretty sunny here. But I thought it'd be a pretty good challenge to get involved in, so getting ready to plant some seeds. Let me show you real quick before I get started what I've chose to plant. Now, going with the sunflower with the largest number of flowers on the same stem at the same time, I'm actually using, I know it's a little baggie of seeds, right? These are actually native sunflowers. Over the next few updates that I do for the sunflower challenge, showing how they grow, show them how they, I plant them out, I'm going to try to find out the actual scientific name for these guys and let you know. But for right now, they're my wild native sunflowers that I find out in what we call the hidden meadow. We collected seeds from these last year. We collect seeds from them all the time, but we like to plant them and put them in different places around the property. So I'm hoping that these are going to be the ones that wins the most flowers on the same stem at the same time. Now for the others, I actually ran out to the store to be part of this challenge, so I don't know what's going to happen with these guys. But I bought some American Giants. I figure that if it's got giant in the name, they ought to be getting big, right? I also bought some mammoths. So hopefully mammoth, to me mammoth means big. Hopefully that does well. These are called skyscrapers. They're supposed to get really tall, but hopefully they have a really large head as well. And then I bought just a couple of mixed packets. This one's called Evening Sun. This one's mixed colors. I didn't know if these would be a single stalk or single flower on the stalk sunflower, if this is going to be multiple sunflowers on the same stalk. But at the very least, it's going to add some color to the garden. So I figured I would plant these too. Well, let me go ahead and get started here. Now the first thing I'm going to do with these little bitty seeds, I'm going to hold them there and I'll zoom in a little bit. You can see in here, it's actually got quite a bit of chaff. The seeds are really small. I don't know if you can see that. Right in between my fingers is a little bitty seed. So instead of trying to plant those in individual pots, what I'm going to do, I've got this multi-planter here. I've just loaded it up with topsoil. I'm going to sprinkle across the whole top here. And then I'm going to put a little bit more topsoil over the top of that. And then as they get larger, I'll transplant them into different pots before I end up putting them outside. Let me see if I can put this at a little bit better angle for you. Zoom in on that guy. So you can see I've got a pretty good dispersal on those seeds. I'm just going to put a thin layer of my soil across the top. And then once we get done, I'll water this in really well. Okay. This is the American Giants. See those? They're a white seed. What I'm going to do with these guys, I'm going to put 2 holes, maybe about 1 inch per pot. I'm just using a junky ink pen. It failed to work, but it's got a nice large barrel on it, so that's what I like to use to make my seed holes. Now I'm just going to drop each individual seed in there. Let me change hands so I don't cover what you guys are seeing. Try to zoom in on that, see that that's a black seed. Okay, in this last tray I'll use those different colored sunflowers. Same thing as before, I'm just poking my holes about 1 inch in the soil, inch or so in the soil. See if you can see that, they're a little bitty seed, little multicolored deal. And finally, these are what they call the evening sun. These are another little bitty seed here. Well, one thing I just realized, I didn't plant the skyscrapers. So let me see if I can't find another tray. We'll get these planted real quick. Hold on just a sec. In case you're wondering about what type of soil I'm using, this is actually straight from our compost pile. This is 3-year compost. No other additives or anything, you know, certainly not with the seedlings, but that's what our compost looks like after 3 years. And now for the skyscrapers. I don't know if I can hold that so you can see that. That's a white striped seed. Looks like be about a medium size there. Okay, now that this is done, let me get these moved over to the water table. I'm going to move the camera around and we'll go from there. This is just plain old water. Give them a bit of a drink. If it looks like that soil settles, of course I'll add a little bit more to that. There you have it. Hashtag Sunflower Challenge 2018. Be sure to check out Nick's Allotment Diary and also CB's Greenhouse and Garden. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to follow along as we continue along with this challenge this year. You know this guy's gonna win, or at least I'm gonna have fun trying. But appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see you next video.